Okay, very good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discussing about limits. Introduction to limits. See, first I will give the basics about limits. First of all, should we discuss about, dear students, write down. What is the neighborhood of your real number? So, dear students, let A be a real number and delta be a positive real number. Then A minus delta comma A plus delta is called delta neighborhood of A. Dear students, see carefully. For example, this is A minus delta. This is A plus delta. Okay. So this is called as what here? Delta neighborhood. Neighborhood shortcut is the NBD. What is the condition here? A is the any real number. Delta be a positive real number. Which is a very, very small positive quantity. This one. Now, A minus delta comma A plus delta is called delta neighborhood of A. Okay. So in this case, A minus delta comma A is there, is left neighborhood of A. A comma A plus delta is there, is right neighborhood of A. Dear students, now important point is the deleted delta neighborhood of A is denoted by A minus delta comma A union A comma A plus delta. So in this case, between these two numbers, remove one number, any number A. That is called as a deleted delta neighborhood of A. Now, let us discuss what is the limits. See, limit of the function. So carefully, what is that? Let y is equal to f of x be a function. Dear students, see, function of x. If at x is equal to a, f of x takes indeterminate form, then we can consider the values of the function which are very near to a. That means here, if these values tending to a, tending to a different unique number as x tending to a, then unique number so obtained is called limit of f of x at x is equal to a. How to write symbolically? See, this is a symbol. How to read? Limit x tends to a, x approaches to a of f of x. Limit f of x, x tends to a. We should read like that only. So what is the meaning extending to a? I'm writing, see. Dear student, here x is a variable and a is any real number. Okay. If x assumes values near to a, closer to a, approaches to a, so that means what is the meaning? We say that x tends to a. I'm writing another meaning, see. X approaches to a. So symbolically we can write like this only. So it should be noted that as x tends to a, we have x not equal to a. This is the meaning what here? Don't say x is equal to a. This is what here x, the value of x is what tending to a. That's the meaning. Here I wrote C. X not equal to a. And how is that? X assumes the values very close to a. That is the meaning. So in this case, see, X may be approached to A from left or right, like this one. See, I'm giving picture. Dear students, see carefully. This is what your first one is giving, right? Or second one is left, like this only. Towards A, like this only. Let us discuss what is the left hand limit, right hand limit. Okay, as usual. A unique number obtained is called left hand limit. That is the okay definition. Now, symbolical, how to write this one? See, I'm writing here. Limit x tending to A minus towards, okay, now, f of x is equal to, how to write here? That is, h tends to 0. F of A minus h is equal to, that's the meaning. Here, what is the h? That is, what is the h? It's a very, very small quantity. That is the meaning you should understand. What is the right hand limit? That is there in the express C. Similarly, you can write like this. See carefully. What is the meaning here? See, they wrote limit extends to A plus f of x is equal to limit extends to 0 f of A plus h. What is the h? Very small positive quantity. That is the meaning. So how to find left hand limit? LHL means left hand limit, right hand limit. What is the procedure? See, this is the procedure. So finding right hand limit or left hand limit, whatever it may be. First you should write x plus h in the place of x every time. Similarly, left hand limit means what here? In the place of x, you can write x minus h. Then put x is equal to a in the function, you can get the answer. So finally, put h tends to 0. So I will explain some questions. We can get the idea this one. So finally, this is the very important. I'm keeping star marks here. So existence of limit. Existence of limit. What is the meaning? Limit extends to a f of x exists when left hand limit, right hand limit both are existing. See carefully. And how are they? Both are equal. So once again, I'm writing, dear students, see, limit extends to a f of x is equal to L. When we say that, if and only if limit extends to a minus f of x is equal to limit extends to a plus f of x, that is the definition of, you can say that limit is existence, we can say, right? Both are existing and both are equal, then only limit is existence. So this fourth one is very, very important here, students. Now, note, see, these are the indeterminate form. That means we can say that these are infinite limits. What are they? Infinite limits, indeterminate form. Better, you can use right now. Indeterminate form, then like that. 0 by 0, infinity by infinity. Then we say that f of x is what here? Indeterminate, meaningless. Okay, now see some examples. Infinity minus infinity, infinity into infinity, 0 into infinity, 1 power infinity, 0 power 0. These are what? Indeterminate forms, dear students. Frequently we are writing LHL, RHL, left hand limit, right hand limit. So I will give some examples. You can get the idea how to find limit. You can see. Okay, write down. So infinite limits means what here? I'm writing C. Infinite limits. So means what here? F of x tending to plus infinity as x tending to a. That is, what is the meaning? Limit x tends to a, f of x is equal to plus infinity. They are giving some 1. See, what are the forms are there? Limit x tends to a, f of x. Some examples I'm giving: minus infinity, 2. Limit x tends to minus a, something here, a minus anything. They're giving some plus infinity, minus infinity. So many cases are there. 3. Limit x tends to infinity, f of x is equal to plus infinity. Suppose this is the minus anything. 4. Limit x tends to minus plus infinity, f of x is equal to plus infinity means what? F of x tending to infinity, then when x tending to infinity. So these are some examples I'm giving, dear students. Now let us see, I'm verifying, I'm taking best example, dear students. See, example, limit x tends to 0, 1 by x power n exists only when n is even. It's very important. Let us see how. Taking exam solutions. Dear students, case 1. Okay. Here I'm taking n is even. Okay. Existing. Suppose if you are taking n is odd, for example, n is odd, then what is f of x? 1 by x power n, dear students. 1 by x power n. So what is the left hand limit? LHL, anyone, what to do here? Limit h tends to 0. The f of 0 minus h. X tends to 0 means what here? This one you can write like this. Limit x tends to 0. That is the meaning. Limit x tends to 0, f of x is equal to left hand limit means what here? Replace x by h. X by means what here? 0 minus h. Here 0 means here, like that say definition. So limit h tends to 0. What is f of 0 minus h here? 1 by 0 minus h power n is equal to, what is the result? 1 by minus h whole power n. H tends to 0. 1 by 0 means what here? Turning to minus infinity. 1 by minus 0. This is the negative value, n is odd means what? Minus. So 1 by 0 means turning to infinity. Minus infinity. That is the meaning. Okay. So conclusion. What is the conclusion? X tends to 0 means implies 1 by x power n is what here? Turning to minus infinity when n is odd. So please write in this example. I can proceed. What about RHS? Let us see. I'm proceeding. Still anyone writing? Now see, left hand limit. What the case see? Right hand limit talking about now. So limit extends to 0. F of x. What is the meaning, dear students? Should take like this one. H tends to 0. F of 0 plus h. Limit extends to 0. 1 by 0 plus h whole power n. So what the result is coming? This one always positive. So 1 by 0 means what? 1 by h whole power n means what? Turning to plus infinity. This one, see. Now what you are observing? Since left hand limit not equal to right hand limit. Why? See carefully. Left hand limit is how much is coming? Minus infinity. Right hand limit is coming plus infinity. So therefore, what is the conclusion? Limit extends to 0. 1 by x power n does not exist. dna. You should write does not exist. Give n is odd. Case 2. Case 2. n is even. What happened? F of x is equal to 1 by x power n. N is even means what happens? See, the left hand limit, again talking about left hand limit. Limit extends to 0. F of 0 minus h. Limit extends to 0. Okay. So what is the result? 1 by h power n only, because n is even here, dear students. So turning to what? Plus infinity. What about right hand limit? Limit extends to 0. F of 0 plus h. 1 by 0 plus h whole power n. Fine. What is the case? This one also turning to plus infinity. So what you are observing? Clearly, left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Both are existing and they are equal. Therefore, what is the conclusion? Limit x tends to 0. 1 by x power n, what, dear students? Exists when if n is even. Write down. So after completing, please tell me this one. Write down. This is a new chapter. I had already told you, no? Completed. Okay, fine. So I will take another example, see, dear students. See, a limit extends to 2. What are the given? See carefully. Modulus of, question is what is modulus of x minus 2 by x minus 2. I'm writing C for you. Left hand limit means what here? Limit extends to 2 minus modulus of x minus 2 by x minus 2. Okay, convert the h. I told you what is the case. Limit extends to 0. Left hand limit, how to write, dear students? X minus a, f of x means what? Limit h tends to 0, f of m minus h. Like that you should write h tends to 0. How to write? Modulus of 2 minus h minus 2 by 2 minus h minus 2. What I am doing here? Replace x by 2 minus h. What is the result? Modulus of minus h by minus h. Limit h tends to 0. Okay, fine. Modulus of minus means h by minus h. How much is coming? Minus 1. What about right hand limit? Limit x tends to 2 plus right hand limit. Okay, by. So limit h tends to 0. 2 plus h minus 2 by 2 plus h minus 2. So modulus of h by h. What is the result? Cancelling. Answer is coming 1. So LHS not equal to RHS. Both are existing but not equal. Then what you can say, dear students? That is limit x tends to 2. Modulus of x minus 2 by x minus 2 does not exist. Both are existing but not, they are not equal. It's a very important model. Let's see. Now I'm giving concept how to evaluate this type of limits. Write down. So I'm giving some methods. Based on that one, I'm giving some problems also. Get ready. Okay, proceeding. Keep reading. Evaluation of algebraic limits. Write down. One is direct substitution method. What is that? Dear students, sometimes they're asking, directly I'm giving limit x tends to 1, x plus 1 by x square plus x plus 2. What is the answer? So what is the meaning here? Direct f of x is given x plus 1 by x square plus x plus 2. So put x is equal to 1. What is the answer? 1 plus 1 by 1 square plus 1 plus 2. How much? 2 by 4, 1 by 2. What is the meaning? So this value f of x tending to 1 by 2 as x tends to 1. That is the meaning. Okay. Next one. Factorization method. What is the factorization method, dear students? See. Suppose limit x tends to 2, for example. X square minus 4 by x minus 2. Directly put x is equal to 2 means what here? It is not possible. What you are getting? X is equal to means what? Anyone? 0 by 0 form is coming. So what we are factorize? We should factorize them. How to factorize? A minus B into A plus B. Now you can cancel them. After that, now direct substitution method. Put x is equal to how much? 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. That is the meaning. Next. Rationalization method. What is that? Anyone? See, I'm giving one question. Limit x tends to 1, dear students. I'm giving simple example. 2x minus 3 into root x minus 1 by 2x square plus x minus 3. How to solve? Put x is equal to 1. What is the answer is coming? This one is also coming 0 by 0. See carefully. So what we have? 2x minus 3 into by factorism. What is the factorization? 2x plus 3 into x minus 1. Fine. Rationalizing. Root x minus 1 means what here? X minus 1 by root x plus 1 after rationalizing. Both are cancelled. Now put x is equal to 1. Minus 1 by 5 into 2. So answer is coming minus 1 by 10. That is the meaning. So as x tends to tending to 1 implies f of x tending to what? Minus 1 by 10. That is the meaning. What about next case here? We are using some standard results. Using some standard results. This one we'll discuss later. This one. 0 by 0 means that is indeterminate form. I told you, no, Pranit, it is the indeterminate form. I think you joined lately, I think. 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, these are what? Indeterminate forms. Zero by 0, so put x is equal to 2 means what the result is coming? 0 by 0, that is not answer. 0 by 0 means you cannot take. That's why you should factorize. 0 by 0 is not an answer. Okay, that is indeterminate. You can't find out that one. That's why you are factorizing this case. We are rationalizing this case. In this case, we are substituting method. Infinity means indeterminate form. Can't find out that value. Welcome, Pranit. Thank you. Now I'm proceeding for the next slide. See. Now, so these are the some models, dear students. Right on. So fundamental theorems on limits. Right on. One. So here, so many formulas are there. Yes, what you should remember these cases. Okay, I'm writing formula limit. Limit extends to a. F of x is equal to L. Limit extends to excuse me, a. G of x is equal to m. Then 1. Limit extends to a. F of x plus or minus g of x, sum of two functions, difference of two functions. What is the output? L plus m or L minus m. 2. Limit extends to a, some k into f of x, that is k into L. Otherwise, you should write limit extends to a f of x like that. K is constant. Finally, you can get KL. limit extends to a, f of x by g of x. How to write this one? Limit extends to a, f of x by limit extends to a, g of x. When it is possible, m must be not equal to 0. Fourth one, yes, what is see? Limit extends to a, f of x power g of x. They are giving like this one. Is equal to what? L power m. Okay, now L power m must be serial number. Write down. After that, you can write down. Okay, now I'm sharing file, no problem. Write down. Dear students, it's a very important concept. Difference between limit extends to a, f of x and f of a. What is the difference between limit extends to a, f of x and f of a? That's the case. Okay, now these are the sub cases. Okay, this is the what function they are giving. This is what here explanation. What is that? Get ready. Dear students, so there are four cases are there. Listen carefully. Limit extends to a, f of x exists, but f of a does not exist. One example I'm taking, see, f of x is equal to x square minus a square by x minus a. Dear students, see, what is the meaning here? Limit is existing, but f of a does not existing. So what is the meaning? Directly put x is equal to here. What is the f of a? Anyone? 0 by 0. What is the meaning, dear students? It is undefined. Right, x is equal to a. 0 by 0 means undefined. That means what here? F of a what here? What is the meaning? Does not exist. But limit extends to a plus f of x. Limit extends to a minus f of x. Is equal to how much? Anyone? What is the answer? The answer is coming to a. How we are getting to a? Factorizing. First simplify factorizing. After that put this value. Yeah, see. Factorizing method, see, after cancellation, you get a 4 is equal to 4 now, like here also, see, 2a. So hence, what is the conclusion? Hence, limit extends to a, f of x exits is the best example. Fine. Second example I'm taking, see carefully. Limit extends to a, f of x does not exist this time. F of x does not exist. But f of a exits. What is the best example? Let us see. Dear students, some f of x is equal to integral part of x I'm taking. What is the reason? See carefully. So, f of n is equal to, n is coming when x is equal to n. What is the n here? N means what here? Set of integers, dear students. Accepting? N is integer means what is the integral part of any integer? Output is always integer only. Integral part of integer means. But limit extends to n minus integral part of x. What is the answer? Anyone challenging? Dear students, see, this is the n plus 1. This is n. N minus means what here? What is the left hand limit here? Towards what? Left hand side. That means what is the output? What is the neighborhood of n? N minus 1 only. Best example, 0.1 means 1 minus means what? 1 minus means what? You should take 0.99 like this only. So integral part of 0.9 is what? 0. 1 minus means. Okay. And limit extends to n plus integral part of x is how much? Anyone? N only. Hence, limit extends to n. Integral part of x is how much? What you can say? Does not exist. Why anyone? Does not exist means what here? This is LHL. This is RHL. Both are existing but not equal. That's why limit does not exist. That is the definition. 1, 2, like that. Right now. So limit extends to 2 minus integral part of x is how much? 1 only. I'm writing for you. Limit extends to 3 plus integral part of x is how much? 3 only. The meaning. See, that's why I have given some examples. Three minus means how much? Limit extends to 3 minus integral part of x how much? 3 minus 1, that is 2 only. That's the meaning. These are not required, I'm giving. If you want, write down, otherwise leave it. Examples. Case 1, case 2 completed. What is the case 3? Case 1 is what here? Limit is existing, but f of a does not exist. Case 2, limit does not exist, but f of a existing. Third case is what here? Can you guess what is the third case? Right. After completing, anyone? KJM, raise your hand. Yesterday absent, I think. He was absent. Yes. Anybody having doubts, immediately send me. Post the message. Okay. Third case. This is completely based on the functions concept. If you know functions concept, it is very easy limits. Okay. Now see, third case. What is third case? See, limit extends to a f of x and f of a both exist and are equal. I'm taking one example. What is the which type of function it is possible to see? I'm taking. What is that? Dear student, see, sin x when sin x is less than 0. X greater than or equal to 0. X. This is the one function is given. Dear student, this is the function. One example. What is the meaning? Limit is existing and f of a is also existing and both are equal. So well, let us try. Put x is equal to 0. What is the f of 0 value? X is equal to 0 means case 1 or case 2 you should take. Which one is possible? Case 1 or case 2? X is equal to 0 means directly. That is case 2 only. So 0 at x is equal to 0. That means f of a is existing. A means extending to a. Verify. Limit extends to 0 minus. 0 minus which case here? Case 1. That is sin x you should take. Sin 0. 0. Limit extends to 0 plus. 0 plus means x greater than or equal to 0. That is what the function f of x is what? X. 0. That is limit extends to 0, f of x exists. That is nothing but LHL is what? Is equal to RHL. Right, left hand limit, right hand limit, both are same. That's the meaning. Fourth one. Finally, one case is missing. What is that? Can you guess? Limit extends to f of x and f of a. Both exist, but not equal. I'm taking one example. See, f of x is equal to x square minus 9 by x minus 3. X not equal to 3. If x is equal to 3, means 3. Case 1, case 2. What is the explanation? See, anyone? Yes. What is the case here? X is equal to 3. Case 1, case 2. Put x is equal to 3. F of 3 value is how much? In this case, I have to take case 1 or case 2. Case 2 will x is equal to 3 means if x is equal to 3. Now let us verify LHS RHS. Limit extends to 3 minus. Anyhow, let us see. F of x is equal to limit extends to 3 plus f of x. In both cases, we should take this one only. What is that? See carefully. Is equal to limit extends to 3. X square minus 9 means what? Anyone? X square minus 9 by x minus 3. 6. Why? Factorization method. Factorize them. Simplify. X plus 3 is coming. Put x is equal to 3. 6 is coming. So limit this one is also existing. But limit extends to 3. F of x is not equal to f of 3. That's the meaning. So dear students, once again revise this concept. What is the difference between limit and f of k? Once again. For the case first one, limit existing but does not exist f of a. Case 2, limit does not exist but f of a exists. I'm giving a third case. See, both are existing and both are equal. Fourth one, limit and f of a both exists but are not equal. Fine. So last time we discussed indeterminate forms, okay? Dear students, now I'm giving standard limits, formulas now. When I'm asking, please respond this one. Right on. After completing, please tell me I can proceed. So slowly, Lalit, don't worry, slowly you can understand this one. You are the late comer now, don't worry. You are missing all the concepts, that's why you're confusing. Standard limits. 1. Dear students, for all n belongs to n, limits x tends to a, x power n minus a power n by x minus a is equal to what? N into a power n minus 1. So please remember this formula, all of you please. Okay. Roman number 1, Roman number 2. Limit extends to a. X power m minus a power m by x power n minus a power n is equal to what is the formula? M by n into a power m minus n. Should you understand? M is should be greater than n. So anybody need proof this one? I'm give other, if you need, I'll give simple proof. Dear students, see, limit extends to a x cube minus a cube. What is the formula? Factorizing. Directly put x cube means 0 by 0. X cube minus a cube formula anyone? X minus a into a square plus ab plus b square. A minus b whole cube. A cube minus b cube. X minus both are cancelled. So put x is equal to a square plus a square plus a square. What is the answer? 3a square. That is the meaning. 3a square means 3 into a power 3 minus 1. That is the answer, like that. One more example I'm giving. Challenging anyone. Limit extends to minus 2. X power 5 plus 32 by x plus 2. Anyone, what is the answer? How do you approach this question? Limit extends to minus 2. X power 5 plus 32 by x plus 2. Dear students, you put x is equal to minus 2 means what you're getting? 0 by 0. Undetermined form. Then what we are factorizing lengthy process. Now, what the answer is coming? See carefully. First, we should write down what is that? X power 5 minus 2 power 5. See carefully by x minus of minus 2. So here n is how much? 5. A is how much? Minus 2. What is the formula? So 5 into minus 2 power 5 minus 1. So 5 into 16. Answer is how much? 80. Example 1. Good, well responsive here. Same model, anyone tell me? X tends to 3. X power 4 minus 81 by x minus 3. Anyone? Limit extends to 3. X power 4 minus 81 by x minus 3. Okay, let me see. So what is the formula? N. N means what, dear student? This one you can write like this. 3 power 4 by x minus 3. So here 4 into A means 3. 3 power 4 minus the formula. 3 cube. That means 4 into 27. 108 answer. Yes, what your response? Good here. Yes, Sai Sanjana, Kirti, Jayan, correct, absolutely correct. Now this is what your formula number 1 only. Okay, let's see. Just a minute, I'm adding slides. Dear students, write down formulas. second one. What is second one? If 0 less than modulus of x less than pi by 2. Here, x is nothing but what here? Yes, students, x is measured in radians. Measured in radians. What is the case? Limit x tends to 0. Sin x by x is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0. Tan x by x is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0. Sin x degrees by x is equal to pi by 180. Dear student, for these cases, I will give proofs also. Don't worry. Limit x tends to 0. Limit x tends to infinity. Sin x by x is 0. Limit x tends to infinity. Cos x by x is also 0. Limit x tends to 0. Sin inverse x by x is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0. Tan inverse by x is also 1. 3. Limit x tends to 0. 1 plus x whole power 1 by x is equal to e. Limit x tends to infinity. 1 plus 1 by x whole power x. Comma. Limit x tends to 0. 1 plus ax whole power 1 by x is equal to e power a. Limit x tends to infinity. 1 plus a by x whole power x is equal to e power a. 4. Limit x tends to 0. A power x minus 1 by x is equal to log e. Log a to the base a. Should understand a should be greater than 0. Example I'm giving. Limit x tends to 0. 3 power x minus 1 by x is there. What is the answer, dear students? That is log 3. 1, 2. Limit x tends to 0. Base must be positive only. 5 power x minus 1 by x means how much? That is log 5 only. Okay, thoroughly should revise these formulas every time. So, you can write down letter. I'm sharing after series 5. Now, see another one. Limit x tends to 0. A power x minus b power x by x is equal to what here? Logarithm of a by b to the base e. Limit x tends to 0. A power x minus 1 by b power x minus 1 is equal to log a to the base b. Dear student, both are completely different formulas. See, don't confuse. Another one. Limit x tends to a. Modulus of x minus a by x minus a always does not exist. Why? Because left hand limit, right hand both are existing but not equal. Yes, students. So these are the triple star questions, formulas. Limit x tends to 0 plus e power 1 by x is always 10 into infinity is equal to. Limit x tends to 0 minus e power 1 by x is equal to 0. Limit x tends to 0 plus 0. Limit x tends to 0 minus e power minus 1 by x infinity. Limit n tends to infinity. GP, geometry progressions. Dear students, see, x power n is equal to 0 means what? Modulus of x less than 1. So this concept already discussed in functions concept. So once again, I will explain with examples for you. See carefully. Dear students, last time I told you 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square, 1 by 5, 2 power 5, 1 by 2 power 10, and so on, 1 by 2 power 100. So these values are what you are tending to 0. Anyone observe? See, 1 by 2 means 0.5, 1 by 2 square means 0.25. So when Power is rising. 1 by 2 is what here? Less than 1. You should understand here. 1 by 2. So means what here? R per n tending to 0 every time I told you. Modulus of R condition what? Less than 1. As n tends to infinity, GP. What's revised? Geometric progressions. R per n tending to infinity. When? As n tending to infinity. When R is greater than 1. So please revise geometric progressions concept. Same as usual. Geometric progressions. Last time we discussed this concept. Best example, I'm taking C. If anybody need, write down. Limit n tends to infinity. Okay, dear students, see 3 power n. What is the answer? Infinity. Limit n tends to infinity. 3 power minus n. What is the answer? 0. So lot of difference is there. See carefully. 3 power minus n means what? 1 by 3 power n. Completely see. That's why here, what the base? Carefully see. These are very, very important, dear students. So by practicing only, easily you can understand. So only practicing. So different models I'm taking. See. For example, limit x tending to infinity. X square plus x plus 1 by 3x cube plus x square minus 5. Answer is almost 0. How? Simple. What the case? Degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator. Please remember this one, all of you. Let us see how. Get ready. Dear students, see solution explanation I'm giving. Here, take x square as a common factor. 1 plus 1 by x plus 1 by x square by take x cube as a common factor. 3 plus what is the remaining? 1 by x minus 5 by x cube. What is the remaining? 1 by x is there, see, into 1 plus 1 by x square by 3 plus 1 by x minus 5 by x cube. So dear students, when x tending to infinity, then 1 by x tending to 0. So this is what here? Completely 0 this value. 1 by infinity means what? 0 is coming, see. 1. So please remember this one. Whenever you are talking about polynomials, two polynomials. Two. Limit x tends to infinity. 2x square minus 5x plus 1. So every time factor is not possible. Yes, you should understand that one. 3x square minus 7. What is the answer? Anyone? So answer is what here? 2 by 3 every time. Why? Coefficient of leading coefficient. Leading coefficient of numerator. Leading coefficient of x in numerator by leading coefficient of x in denominator. That is the answer. When it is possible, anyone? That means what is the meaning? Degree of numerator is equal to degree of denominator. That is the meaning. See carefully. Why? Take x square as a common factor. What the result is coming? See carefully. 2 minus 5 by x plus 1 by x square by 3 minus 7 by x square. So put x is equal to infinity. 2 minus 0 plus 0 by. So answer is coming 2 by 3. What is the logic? X tending to infinity. 1 by x tending to 0. 1 by x square tending to 0. Like that. That is meaning. Three. Limit x tends to infinity. X cube minus 5x plus 1 by 2x square plus 3. Can you guess what the answer? Infinity. Why? Because degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator. Dear students, this concept is talking about only x tending to infinity only. See carefully. Directly to put this value. So limit x tends to 0 sin x by x. So these values are very, very, very important. Next. Concept question only. This coming weekend exam syllabus is only limits. Completed? Completing? I'm giving more problems. Only now I want to discuss problems. Extra problems. See? Dear students, completed? Shall I proceed? So take some examples based on this one. X tends to infinity like that. Okay, degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator. But degree of numerator is equal to degree of denominator. There are three cases. Observing. Be careful. See. I'm writing once again. 1. Next. 2. Next. 3. So these are very important here, students. Get ready. Now, one see. Where I wrote here somewhere. So see carefully. Limit extends to 0 sin x by x is how much? 1. Limit extends to 0. What the case? See? This one. Sin x by x is equal to 1. Tan x by x is equal to 1. So please identify these cases every time. Now see. Anyone tell me what is the answer? Limit extends to 0. Sin ax by tan bx. Anyone please tell me? What is the answer? How do you proceed? So what I'm doing here, limit extends to 0. Sin ax by ax into ax by tan bx by bx into bx. Here x cancel. So a by b is the constant, take outside. Limit extends to 0. Sin ax by ax. Whole divided by limit extends to 0. tan bx by dx. That's the meaning, dear students. See, what is the answer? A by b into 1 by 1. So answer is how much? A by b. So please add this point. X tends to 0. Then a times x is also tending to 0. Bx is also tending to 0. That is the meaning. One. Second example I'm giving. Anyone challenging? Dear students, trigonometric formulas are very, very important. One more question. Limit x tends to 0. Sin 3x minus sin 5x by sin 4x plus sin 6x. Anyone? How to solve? What is the answer? After that, I will do simple method. Now, see, dear students, what I'm doing. Limit x tends to 0. 3 into sin 3x by 3x. 5 into sin 5x by x. Otherwise, if you need 5x, 3x we should write by 4x into sin 4x by 4x. Sin 6x by 6x. Can you guess what the result is coming? X is the cancel, see? Common factor, x is the. What the remaining? Limit x tends to 0. Sin 3x by 3x minus 5 into sin 5x by 5x. 4 into. So slowly you should practice this one. Okay, no? It will take some time. Practice is required. Yes, students, lot of practice. Sin 6x by 6x. Anyone can you guess? 3 minus 5 by 4 plus 6, that is minus 2 by 10. So answer is minus 1 by 5. That is the answer. Now conclusion. This type of models I'm talking about extends to 0 only. Okay? Note. Limit extends to 0. Sin cx minus sin dx by sin bx minus sin ax. Can you guess what is the formula? So c minus d by b minus a. That is the answer. See carefully, dear students. That is the shortcut method.